All right, welcome back to another episode of Brewhouse Review.
Hope everybody has enjoyed their week so far, and enjoying the warmer weather. At least we are here in Westford. Well, we're at James's house tonight, in case you can't tell. But hopefully we're enjoying the warmer weather now that it's mid-May and what with Memorial Day coming up. So let's.
Even though it's cold as hell here today.
Yeah, it's the breeze though. It's the breeze.
It hasn't
It's
been
cold.
above 60 all week.
Yeah, but hey, 60 is better than 30.
True, I'll give you that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And as you can see, Miss Daisy's decided to make herself an appearance again.
Yeah, our special guest, probably going to become a regular on the show. You cheated and went to a brewery.
Yes, I
without me
did.
today. Yeah, cheater, or yes, I said.
And
that.
your point is what?
Yeah, you're still a cheating whore.
When you go to Florida, you're going to do that to me. You're going to do it to me as well.
That's different.
No, it's not.
It is. If we get there. She did get the car back.
Oh, good.
She got the car back finally. It took them 2 weeks. She
Yeah.
was not to say she was unhappy would be an understatement.
I mean, I don't blame her.
Yeah, I don't either. Especially when you get told, "Yeah, we'll have it done in 3 days."
Then 2 weeks later.
Yeah, 2 weeks later, we finally get the car back.
So I decided to stop by Lost Rhino Brewing Company up in Ashburn, and this is Coco Nilla. It loads up. They've got some good ones there. That one was Hidden Dingers. Hidden Dingers was good.
Was it?
Coco Nilla was the one that is this one.
Okay.
It's a chocolate vanilla stout.
And our love for stouts.
And it's good.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm assuming you had some already then there.
I had a taster of it.
Right.
But that was it.
Right. Hey, sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah.
I don't do that noise as good as I used to be able to.
I mean,
maybe I need to be drunker.
Yeah.
Try it again at the 4th episode tonight.
Yes, and we're going to try and do 4 tonight, so. You comfy, baby girl? You want to say hi to everybody? This is Miss Daisy.
I'm not getting much head.
Yeah, I didn't either. You can finish it.
Okay, well, I didn't want to do that.
That way, you can smell it here.
Yeah, oh yeah. You can definitely smell it. It's got hints of, for those of you that have been able to have the Big Timber porter that we reviewed a while back. That's the first smell that I smell. It's very similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
And if you guys can't see, we have cigar cases because we're going to shoot episodes outside, but it decided to start raining on us.
Well, it's sprinkled, and we kind of got panic-stricken.
Well, mainly because we had the computer out.
Yeah. So we may go back. We may film 1 or 2 episodes outside after we finish this one up. Go take a look, see how it is, because I've already got a cigar lit. I had it lit. I'd already taken the first puff off it, and it started sprinkling.
He was more upset about having to extinguish the cigar.
Yeah, well, I didn't extinguish it. I just let it fade out on its own.
Yeah,
that's how you do that.
Yeah, still, but you weren't happy about that.
No, I was not. So, but
especially considering what it was.
Yes, it was. Yeah, a Romeo and Juliet. So
yeah.
Anyhow, cheers.
Prost.
Very similar to the porter from Big Timber. However, not as bold.
No, it's the vanilla kind of hides some of the chocolate.
Right.
But that's why he was talking about. He's like that's one of the things that kind of makes it different. It's unique.
Right. Yeah, the boldness is not there.
No.
For it, and that's what I'm actually. That makes it a little bit more
enjoyable,
and it makes it kind of puts it in a category of, hey, this is something that I will actually enjoy sitting
It's
down
different.
to.
It's a different profile.
Yeah, it is. It is, which is good because I prefer. I want my beers to be. I want to be able to tell the difference between the two.
Yeah.
You know, and that's definitely something I can do with this one. Like I said, like I
You
said,
okay, baby girl?
there's no boldness.
Yeah.
There's no strength to it.
No.
It's smooth. It's
Mhm.
got the milk consistency of a stout, which is good.
Yeah.
But and it just occurred to me what it may be, and that's the fact that there's no coffee.
It's chocolate and vanilla.
Yeah, so there's no coffee, so you don't have.
And the thing about the chocolate is it's not as bold as you would expect it to be because
Yeah.
of the vanilla.
Yep.
The vanilla kind of it takes away some of its
Kind of
edge.
mellows it.
Yeah.
Mellows it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Absolutely.
that's a very unique profile. I enjoy it.
Yeah. This is very good.
And
This is
when I walked up to, because it's the environment, there's a lot like it, like Bear Chase Farm, where you walk up to the counter and you order.
right.
But the guy at the bar, I asked him what about that. He flat out said he's like it's one of our favorites, and
Right. I can
he's
see
like it's a
why.
dip. He's like
This is
it's you're gonna be a little bit caught off guard by the profile.
right.
Yeah, it was good.
And this is also something our one of our previous episodes where we did the dragon's milk.
Mhm.
And we recommended that don't let that be your first stout. I I think I'd let folks, if you are in the Northern Virginia area and you can get to Lost Rhino, and we'll post the address in the description for the video.
It's a little bit further back though. It's back there
Yeah,
it's back there not far from Solus.
I recognize the address. I've been on Red Rum Road before.
Yeah,
So I recognize the address. I'm sure I could find it.
it's in the industrial complex.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, but anyhow, getting back to what I was trying to get at. For those of you that are unsure about stouts and whether or not there's
This is
something,
not a bad place to
this
start.
is not a bad place to start. Yeah, absolutely. I would definitely consider making a trip up to Lost Rhino and trying this.
Mhm.
What was it called again? I'm sorry.
Coco Nilla.
Coconilla. Yeah, I would definitely, folks. I would definitely try this. Give this a shot.
Mhm.
Make a run up there and give it a shot because this is really really good. This
Yeah,
is it doesn't have the harshness of the coffee, and that's what it is.
yeah.
That's what's missing.
That's what makes a lot of stouts,
Yep.
love them or hate them, is jeez. Jeez, sweetie. Trying to flip the chair over on me?
Maybe
And your elbow's in my hip. Ouch.
suck it up, old man.
No, she's just taking over the whole chair because it's hers.
Well, that's the price you pay for sitting in her chair.
Everything is her chair.
Yeah. So, but anyhow, I would have to say, like I said, the head it was kind of missing.
It was a growler, so I was kind of not
Yeah,
surprised by that,
yeah, I'm sure it lost some of the carbonation since you got it.
which was just this afternoon.
Yeah. I would also, but I will also give it's obviously
It,
you can't
it's
see
a
through it.
very,
It's
very, it's a very dark.
yeah. I would say compared to the Dragon's Milk, this is a lot thinner.
Yes.
It's not as creamy
Mhm.
texture. It's like
Yeah.
I said.
And the one thing I will say though is like the environment there was awesome. Like it was a Thursday, so afternoon, so it was quiet.
Yeah, I'm
But the
about to
food,
say, if that was a place that we would went to, we'd probably go late in the afternoon. Like we'd probably be there
now,
now, and it's going to be busier because you'll have people getting off work.
yeah.
And that was the thing
But
about
there was still a small crowd there.
right. Oh, that's cool.
So
What time were you there?
like 12:30, 1 o'clock ish.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. No, that's
Tail
not
end of lunch rush.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
And it was still a good environment. Food there good. The chopstick and cheese.
Oh yeah. Is that what you had?
Yep, that was good.
Mm. Kind of beats the hell out of the crunch wrap from Taco Bell I had on the way here. Huh? And I have to. I probably still will.
And the thing is, like, there's still a lot. Again, there's a lot of beers there that I want to try. We have another one that from there that's going to be later on.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be
yeah. but all in all, like I said, the color's fantastic. The taste, you can definitely taste more of the chocolate because the vanilla kind of blends in with the
Yes, it does.
chocolate.
The vanilla kind of mellows it out.
Yeah, and it kind of you don't taste vanilla as much as you do the chocolate. Now I'm not gonna. It's I would say try to give you guys an idea. Again, and I hate to keep referring back to that, but most dark beers is that special dark chocolate from Hershey's. That's where this
Yes.
there is no sweetness of the chocolate. It's
No.
just the chocolate taste.
The vanilla takes away the sweetness.
Yeah.
So all in all, like, it surprised me there.
Uh-huh.
I was pleasantly surprised by it, and
Yeah. And you do want to be careful because, and I don't know if I still have it up.
the ABV is like 6.8 or something.
Is that what it is? I don't want to. I don't see it.
It was like 6 something.
Uh, 6.9.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
It's
you
still a
could
decent.
yeah, and I'll be honest with you can taste the alcohol. So this is not something that you're going to sit down and start drinking and forget it's beer that you're drinking and then go
It's
to
not
get
like
out.
Mango Cart.
Yeah, not like Mango Card or
That's
Crazy Liddy or
It's not like something that's so sweet that you just
Yeah.
you forget there's alcohol.
Yeah, you forget this is you will not forget that this is alcohol, folks. So
But all in all, like I would say the brewery environment,
mhm.
they've got a lot of outdoor space.
Do they?
It's
Okay.
got a lot of, and they got a good amount of indoor space because you got the one main room which you walk into,
Uh-huh.
and there's a second room off to the side of it,
Right.
and then they have an outdoor space that spans the whole length of it, and then they have a tent on the other side of the parking lot.
Okay.
So it's a good environment.
Yeah. That maybe have to be one that we'll
Revisit.
Yeah, we'll have to revisit
Because there's
that.
still some stuff that we want to try,
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That was just like
like Shooter McMunn's Irish Stout,
uh-huh. Yeah.
and then the peach,
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah,
the Daisy's Cousin Peach Blonde Sour
yeah,
Ale.
yeah, it's a sour fruited. I've never had a beer like that before, so that'll definitely be
Well, we have one coming because I made a bet with our beer guy with Paul.
Oh yeah.
We got a mango sour coming.
Oh, do you?
It's a homebrew,
Oh, okay. Cool.
but I lost the bet. I got to pay up.
But anyhow, I'm thinking 8.2.3.
Not quite the 8.5,
No.
but it is definitely over an 8.
Yeah, definitely over an 8. That's why
Its flavor is different from what you would normally expect from a stout.
Mm-hmm.
So it is definitely over an 8.
Yeah.
But it doesn't truly blow you away.
No. And I think you and I have both had this conversation before where I don't expect stouts to blow me away.
No.
They're not gonna shock me.
The blow you away with a stout, like it's a whole different level of things.
Yeah, you would almost, to blow me away with a stout, you would almost have to have the sweet chocolate. I would have to drink this and actually
get the
taste
sweetness of that
sweetness, a sweet like a Hershey bar, regular Hershey chocolate sweet.
The milk chocolate sweet.
Yeah, the milk. Thank you. The milk chocolate sweet. A stout with that in it, that could conceivably blow me away enough to where I would go, ooh,
yes,
nine.
It's you have to combine. That's like we brought up the topic of like for holidays, like the cinnamon vanilla stout.
Yeah,
like something like that would take the blow us away.
Yeah.
To where you're getting flavors you don't normally get in a stout.
Yeah, exactly.
And making it work.
Yeah, exactly. And that's again, and I know I've said this a million times.
And the thing is, the chocolate and vanilla and the stout are two things that are you typically find in there.
Yeah.
You don't find them together, but they're there.
Yeah, chocolate coffee, vanillas. Those are that's what you find in a stout 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Sometimes just coffee, sometimes just chocolate. And like in this case, I think it's more, I don't,
The vanilla is just there to kind of take the
yeah,
edge
take
off
the
the
edge off. Yeah. Just like when I drink my coffee, I don't drink it black. I drink it with just milk. I'm not putting milk in my coffee for the flavor of the milk. I'm putting in there to take the edge of the coffee off.
Mhm.
So it's a lot smoother to drink. But,
Yeah.
all in all, like I said, I'm going to go with 8.2 for this.
So-
This is a good beer. This is definitely would have been one of the first ones. Looking at that list, it'd have been between that or the Irish stout
Yeah.
that I would have.
I did the Hidden Dingers, which was also
Uh-huh.
very good.
Yeah,
The hazy.
yeah, yeah. I could see why you would do that one because, well, your Braves aren't hitting, so unlike my Tigers.
I knew that comment was coming.
Oh, you knew,
I knew that was coming.
and you better be prepared because there's probably a capital slam in your future as well.
I mean, you ain't got much room to talk with your Red Wings. Didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah, so we didn't have to worry about embarrassing ourselves there. But anyhow, again, 8.2.
Hey, at
folks.
least we didn't slam out like the Maple Leafs did.
Yeah,
Game 7, you decided to show up and lose 6-1.
yeah. Oh,
Meaning
that
you
was
didn't.
it.
Meaning
Yeah.
you didn't show up.
Yeah, you did. It means you didn't show up. I don't know who you had out there playing, but it wasn't your main hockey.
I got a
team.
friend of mine that he was sitting. He goes, "I hate seeing this, but I'm rooting for the Panthers." And he's like, "I'm a Canadians fan, and this does not feel right."
Yeah. Well, that's like I got to talking to somebody, and they said, "Who's your favorite hockey team?" And I said, "Well, it's the Red Wings." I said, "I'm originally from Michigan." For those I don't know if I've ever explained it here, I was born in Michigan, and I until I was 7 years old, grew up in Michigan, and henceforth that's why. For those I've got the Michigan gear on. I'm also a Lions, Tigers, Red Wings, Pistons fan, big time, and obviously Michigan Wolverines.
Only one
And
of the teams is relevant.
Yeah, well, no, the Tigers are turning it around. You can't deny the Tigers are playing some damn good ball, and the Lions are just killing it as well. But so that's where I get that from, and that's why I'm a huge Tigers fan, and we're doing well this year. So
I grew up a Braves fan, so I will always, forever and ever be a Braves fan.
Right. So, but anyhow, back to what I was saying before. And I've kind of taken on. I'm not a big fan of people that say, "Oh, I have a first favorite team and a second favorite team," and I'm like, I'm not that type of person. I root for anything Detroit. That's who I root. No, in all the sports, I root for the Detroit team. However, I have actually found myself, surprisingly enough, the Edmonton Oilers.
Mhm.
But
I want to see a Canadian team take home the cup,
yeah, so do I. And I
especially
Edmonton,
considering that
yeah,
this younger generation,
yeah,
they have never seen a Canadian team bring home the cup.
yeah.
The
No, they
last
haven't.
Canadian team was '93, and that was Montreal.
Yep. Yeah. So, but yeah, the Oilers, especially
Draisaitl,
no,
McDavid.
McDavid. He's a hell of a hockey player.
You don't knock on Draisaitl either.
No, I'm not. I'm just
Draisaitl-
saying, McDavid is the one that I have always followed, and the other team that I really have actually, I was the Florida Panthers. It's funny you mentioned the Florida Panthers before, and I'm actually going, hey,
I have respect for Brad Marchand.
yeah,
I do.
yeah,
Granted, yes, we all know him as the Rat,
yeah,
which his antics have earned it.
yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But here's the thing with him: when it counts, you know what you can count on? He's going to show up.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
When you need him to show up, he shows up.
Yep.
I have respect for that. His antics, not so much. Granted, I love Wilson,
Yeah,
and Wilson and him they're both kind of in that same category
yeah,
of you love him or hate him.
yeah, yeah. Most teams have at least one player that
And
is living up to that reputation.
Granted, Marchand has been that guy that he's just you know when it comes to that crunch time.
Yeah,
Hey, I need you to do this. All right.
yeah,
And he
Exactly.
jumps in.
yeah. So
And that's the one thing about like Wilson in the playoffs this year.
yeah,
Wilson might not have been putting on the score sheet a lot, but he was getting in the way, blocking shots. He was getting his
yeah,
stick in the path. He was putting body on people.
yeah, yeah.
He was doing what he could to change the momentum of the game by any means necessary.
Yeah, yep,
And
absolutely.
that's what I enjoy.
Yeah.
Am I happy the way the Caps played in the series? Not at all.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you what kind of did you in. At least what I picked up was Thompson, your goalie. Where did he disappear to?
It wasn't just that; it was the defense.
No, it's
it
always
was
it's a team effort. Don't
it
get
was
me
it was
wrong.
also the defense in front of them.
Right. And
The defense in front of them, they were giving up odd man rushes left and right, and
Yeah.
that was they were giving up odd man rushes. They were taking stupid penalties,
yeah.
and ultimately, that is what he had to at times put the team on his back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he wasn't able to shoulder that load.
Yeah. It was
Ultimately, it was the guys in front of him, they kept letting him down.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt.
And
No doubt. So
all in all, like was I say, he's a phenomenal goalkeeper. Absolutely.
yeah. Oh yeah.
There were
Yeah.
times in the Montreal series where he stood on his head, and we're just sitting there going, "Holy shit!"
Yeah. Yeah.
In the Montreal series, his save percentage was not like 940 something.
Yeah.
In the Montreal series,
Yeah. He was good in Montreal.
That was
series. I remember
unreal.
that, yeah. But he just, oh my God, Carolina. I don't know if it was the fact that
Carolina brings
wanted it more, or what the deal was.
Carolina brings a ton of speed.
Yeah.
And if you can't combat that odd man rush,
Yeah.
you're going to get burned.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And guess what? We got burned.
Yeah. Yeah. On more occasions.
And my Braves, well, guess what? Like
actually, your Braves are starting to play a little bit better.
We are.
You actually broke 500, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing.
We have Smith Shawver, who's pitching absolutely lights out.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but anyhow, we digressed into the hockey talk.
Hockey and baseball.
Yeah, hockey and baseball talk. So
it's baseball season, so it's going to happen.
Yeah. I did, for those of you that, and only 3 people have watched the update video I did that I posted just before, right after you posted the last one this past Sunday. I posted the live, folks.
It's coming.
It's coming. One of the next episodes we do, because we'll discuss it a little bit more in between episodes.
We'll probably go out after this episode.
Yeah,
that sun's starting to
pop out. It's going to happen. I'm guessing, without a calendar in front of me, I can pop mine up real quick here. Just give me a second. Give you an
because we're also talking about a date for Warcraft.
Yeah, we're going to be setting a date for Warcraft.
One of those 2 is going to be the first week in June, Wednesday to Sunday. I'm off from work.
Which day?
From Wednesday through 4th through the 9th.
Okay.
4th through the 8th.
The 7th, I am going to be up in New York. My daughter-in-law's father, they're having a he just passed away. Celebration of life.
Awake.
It's the 7th. Yeah. So we call it a celebration of life.
Otherwise, awake.
Yeah, it's awake. Yeah. But the 7th, I'll be up in New York that weekend. So we'll probably do it on a Thursday. Tentatively, we could do a live on the 12th.
We could
do a live on the 12th. So those of you watching this, mark your calendars. We're looking at the 12th.
And the 7th will be Warcraft.
No, because I'm not going to be here.
No, the 5th will be Warcraft.
Yeah, we could. It depend. Let's.
Ideally, I would like to do Warcraft on like a Friday or Saturday.
Why don't we plan on the 20th and the 21st then?
Okay.
I hate to wait that long. However, like I said, I'm not going to be here that weekend.
Yeah. That I would like to do Warcraft on a Friday or Saturday when it's actually busy.
Yeah, so would I. No, I agree.
And that way we can actually.
Hey, you just popped up as a friend suggestion for TikTok. What are you doing naked videos on TikTok for? That's nasty. You're nasty.
I'm not even on TikTok. What the hell are you talking
Oh,
about?
Snapchat. No, stop doing Snapchat naked videos. I have this vision of you dancing to Tiny Dancer in your tidy whities. Sorry, folks, that's an image you probably don't want to see. And I just brought it out. You probably unsubscribe, and oh my god, I'm
Oh, what,
sorry,
the turtle
Evan.
shell?
Yeah, the dancing turtle show. But anyhow, folks.
I'm sorry, it happened.
Yeah. So anyhow, folks, drink and enjoy, drink responsibly,
Don't do dumb shit.
and
Prost.
cheers. Have a
Prost.
good one.